Alright, going live. I think everything good. Let me just double check. It's streaming. Excellent connection. I'm good. Ah. There we go. Alright, it's time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright, let's do it. From what I'm seeing. Alright. Tall vampire lady. Alright, looks like everything's good.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to our Resident Evil Showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, here to give you a closer look into what Capcom has coming up for the Resident Evil franchise. We'll be kicking things off with some brand new content and an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay that you do not want to miss. So without further ado, let's get started.
Nice. World premiere.
Hey now, think positively, all right? We talked about this.
Hey Mia. And
I know,
Ethan.
no. We hardly talk about anything else.
The castle bell heralds danger. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle.
Oh,
When I
she's a
find
MILF.
him- No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down.
Oh, it's so
Someone
pretty.
Please tell me, what the hell is going on here?
No. The place is full of nothing but blood and death.
Oh, they're attacking me with a sword. Hello, gorgeous.
Well, Ethan Winters. There you are.
Who the fuck are you?
Let's see what you're really made of, Ethan Winters.
That was amazing, but I still have so many questions. Like, when can I pre-order this thing?
That's not the
Perhaps
first thing
producer
I'm
Pete
thinking of.
Fabiano has some answers for us.
That's honestly
Let's see
not
what
the
he has
first
to
thing I'm
say.
thinking of.
Hey everyone, I'm Pete Fabiano, producer on Resident Evil Village. When we first announced Resident Evil Village back in June, we only mentioned PlayStation 5. I'm happy to announce that we've been working hard to bring the survival horror experience onto current gen as well. Resident Evil Village will also be coming to PlayStation 4 day and date with PlayStation 5. The PS4 version can be upgraded for free to the digital PS5 version. It's also my pleasure to tell you exactly when you can get your hands on the game. Resident Evil Village will be
May
available
7th, okay.
worldwide on May 7th, 2021, with pre-orders kicking off today. Alongside the standard edition, we have a few other options for the game. First, we have the Digital Deluxe Edition. available on all platforms. Players will be able to heighten their survival horror experience with extra content, including in-game items that call back to Resident Evil VII Biohazard. There's also a collector's edition for consoles that includes all the deluxe edition content.
The thing
as
is,
well
I
as a
don't usually
striking
go
figure
for
of Chris
the
Redfield, a steelbook case,
collector's
poster,
edition for Resident
and
Evil.
art book.
Even though Resident Evil
And for
7
those of you who
collector's
haven't
edition
played
with the music
previous
box
entry,
was pretty cool.
We have the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard bundle. This lets you get your hands on the award-winning RE7 while you wait for Resident Evil Village. Pre-order any of these editions, and you'll be able to get your hands on both the Mr. Raccoon weapon accessory and their survival resource pack, which will offer additional support during the first few hours of gameplay. Finally, digital pre-orders from the PlayStation Store will receive an exclusive Resident Evil Village mini soundtrack.
All right, I've been waiting for this. I know you've been waiting for this. It's time for the world premiere first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Alongside this first look, we have Pete Fabiano back to offer some insights as well.
Okay,
let's
perfect.
take a look.
But shouldn't you do the pre-order stuff after the gameplay? You know, to get us hooked?
Now we're here to give you an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay.
Okay.
Just like in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, you'll be taking control of Ethan Winters. You'll make your way from the village to the castle. Players will need to get in and search for their kidnapped daughter. As you've noticed by now, Resident Evil Village keeps the first-person perspective.
That's our baby!
We think it really draws players into the detailed world we've created.
Chris, why'd you take my baby? This is gorgeous. I am so glad I have
You'll
the
see
PS5.
a lot of those little details come to life here. The team put a ton of effort into creating a truly authentic feel. From art design to technology, everything ties in great and creates some beautiful visuals. Now it's time to meet some of the castle denizens. As you'd expect, a warm welcome's not really what's in store for Ethan.
Ooh!
Man blood.
You're kind of hot.
Now, let's take a look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you?
Little
Let's
brother?
see how special you are.
You're not talking about Jack Baker, are
Shifting
you?
gears a bit, we're finally going to show off some combat. It's not just about shooting. Guarding will also be an important part of the game.
Oh, you can push enemies away now? Actually,
Each type of enemy has their own
werewolves.
distinct way of fighting, so you'll need to change up your strategy to defeat them. Everyone knows what to do with red barrels, right?
uh-huh. Did he miss at that time?
Some of you will remember
the
a
first time, I
similar
mean?
management system in
All right.
Resident Evil 4.
Oh, I
This
love
time
that.
around, we've added crafting, which
Crafting?
allows you to create items such as first aid and ammo.
Oh no, you were always able to craft, so I'm confused. That's not first time.
There's also an assortment of weapons to find and utilize throughout the game.
Uh-huh. Nice.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone has heard of the likes of you.
The merchant makes a return. This time he's known as the Duke. You'll
What
be
do you
going
mean
to
the
him to buy
merchant
and
makes a
sell
return?
weapons,
That's not the
amongst
merchant
other
we
things.
know. That can't be. Ah, neat.
The director wanted to give him a unique look, and you'll often find him in different situations each time you encounter him.
Oh my god. He's so grotesque.
He's an interesting fella.
Aha! Aha!
Smash away with your trusty knife. There's plenty of items to find in your travels. Wait, do you hear that? And we've also got extra objectives outside of the main ones. Of course, it goes without saying that there'll be plenty of puzzles to solve for players to move forward.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and plenty of surprises to keep you on your toes.
Ooh! Ah! That's gross.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch.
Do you have to burn her or something?
Well, that's one way to end the video.
I want more,
Now that
man.
we've shown you what's in store for Resident Evil Village, let's take a look at the exclusive PlayStation 5 demo.
Maiden. Escape the dungeon.
For this demo, players won't be playing as Ethan, but as a character we're referring to as the Maiden. Unlike the actual game, this experience doesn't feature combat or even blocking.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's just running away then?
We're hoping to have players get a real feel for the visuals and audio as they take the Maiden on her journey to find a way out of the castle. And you can download the exclusive demo on PlayStation 5 today.
Okay.
Of
Beautiful.
course, we want as many people as possible to get a chance to play. So we'll have a separate new demo available on all platforms, ready for sometime this spring.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise, with the very first game releasing in Japan back on March 22nd, 1996. Since then, the series has expanded well beyond the realm of video games.
Okay, so either they're going to
From
tease
toys
Code
and board
Veronica
games to
remake,
CG movies,
Resident
to
Evil 4
live-action
remake.
Hollywood films, Resident Evil has become a cultural icon. Resident Evil continues to offer surprises around every corner, so let's pass it along to producer Tsuyoshi Kanda to hear more about what you can expect in 2021.
To be honest, I'm kind of hoping for more DLC for Resident Evil 3,
Earlier
not
this
for
month,
Resident Evil
We
Resistance.
started inviting players to join a closed beta test. The test won't happen until later next week. But I want to use this chance to reveal more details. With the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil coming on March 22nd, we are excited to celebrate this milestone with our fans. Last September, we showed off a piece of key art showcasing some of Resident Evil's iconic characters to start the celebration. Now, I'm happy to announce what was behind that. Let's take a look.
World premiere. All right. What are we seeing today? Does it look a little cel-shaded? Oh, it does. Reverse. Oh no! Oh no! No! It's basically Resident Evil Resistance, except, you know, more like Call of Duty. Aww, this is not...
Our reverse is one of the ways we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the franchise, showcasing so many of the characters that fans love. It'll be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village, so be sure to follow the Resident Evil social channels for the latest news. And check out the official website for even more details.
But what's with the cell shading, like, aspect world premiere?
On behalf of Massive Entertainment
it's not even
Ubisoft,
finished yet.
Congratulations to the Resident Evil team on their 25th anniversary. We can't wait to get our hands on our reverse.
Oh, they're still
For
talking
the
about
occasion,
it.
we are bringing a celebration to our game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. For a limited time, you will be able to collect some of the iconic outfits and items from the original Resident Evil trilogy. Everyone that logs in during the event will get Leon Kennedy's Raccoon Police Department outfit as a warm-up. Now let's have a look at some of these.
I kinda don't care, but if you're still playing The Division 2, oh, punk. Oh! 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 Oh!
皆様こんにちは。バイオハザードの映像作品にてプロデューサーを務めていますカプコンの小林博之です。
This is the TV show, I believe,
昨
on
年
Netflix.
発表しましたフル 3DCG アニメーションバイオハザードインフィニットダークネスについてお話ししたいと思います。ゲームでおなじみのレオンとクレアが活躍する物語となっております。時間軸はバイオハザード4の後の、数年後のお話となっておりまして、レオンがスーツ姿でとある場所でゾンビ事件に巻き込まれます。この作品はですね、Netflix にて全世界、配信になりますので皆さんお楽しみください。
Wow, a lot's been happening, and I hope you enjoyed watching. But if you missed anything along the way, don't worry.
That's it?
Keep an eye on the Resident Evil social channels and official website, which will be sharing everything from today's show. As a quick reminder, Resident Evil Village is available for pre-order starting today for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And don't forget, PlayStation 5 owners also get a sneak peek through downloadable content available worldwide starting today. It has been an absolute honor to celebrate the amazing Resident Evil franchise leading up to its 25th anniversary with all of you across the globe. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Pre-order today. Okay, I guess that's it, unless there's more. Alright, let me just quickly check up the chat then. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Nothing? Alright. That was a bit of a letdown. Well, at least the Resident Evil 8 Village stuff looks pretty cool. It looks very pretty. But honestly, it doesn't really... Again, I know they're saving it for the final game. There's probably going to be at least one more trailer leading up to the game. So, of course, they're not showing much more. But from what we got, yeah, I'm still very interested in it. But I'm trying to figure out how would you kill the vampire girls who are made out of moths or flies, whatever they're made out of. So I assume you have to burn them or have some kind of like special gun to take them down. Because I just played through the DLC of Resident Evil 7 with the End of Zoe and Not a Hero. And in Not a Hero, Chris Redfield had some special bullets. I think it's called the Ramdon bullets. So he was able to affect the molded that's able to heal. So he could kill those special ones with one shot. Or for the bosses, hit them with it and then attack them with the other ammunition. So I'm wondering if it's going to be similar to that, like something that could clump up everything and you could just kill them. And I assume that you'll get the ammunition later on in the game. And also you're fighting off against werewolves. Again, I wonder how they're going to explain this. Because you don't really see that many enemies that are made up of a bunch of insects and like teleport through walls, you know, go through walls, face through walls, all that stuff. So I wonder how they're going to explain that. Because it seems like the magic is kind of involved, but Resident Evil is usually about science, so maybe there's a scientific explanation for all this. But again, how are they able to have these flies form into a body of a woman with internal organs and all that stuff, and also create the clothes that she's wearing along with the scythe? I wonder how they're going to explain that. So far, I'm believing it's just magic. But yeah, why Chris take your baby? Why did Chris take your baby? I really want to know more about that, Chris. Come on, why'd you take your baby? Why did you take Ethan's baby? And is Mia finally dead, or is she just sleeping it off? Because I remember in that trailer, Chris is shooting Mia, so yeah, they have to explain that too. Maybe Mia's just down for the count. I don't know, or she's either dead or down for the count. RE-verse. It's free. At least it's free, just like Resident Evil Resistance. But I tried playing Resident Evil Resistance, and I did not like it. I honestly did not. And again, you can argue because I played it kind of late. Like, I didn't play it when it was first launched. I played it like many months later. So I'm basically playing against people who been playing the game, who are seriously over-leveled compared to me. But at the same time, I just couldn't. I don't know, I played both sides. I didn't like playing as either side. I don't like the combat. I don't like the controls. I don't like the way it plays. And also, online is slow. It's really slow. It feels slow. There's a lot of lag. So, yeah, I did not like it. So I'm worried about the same thing happening to RE-verse. So yeah, it's not extra DLC for Resident Evil 3, at least for the main game. It's not a remake of Code Veronica or even Resident Evil 4. It's just this, which again, it's free. I guess it'll be fine. But yeah, it just doesn't look good to me, especially with that. It looks cel shaded, and I don't understand why you have to make it that way. It makes, I don't know, maybe it's to limit the technology on it, you know. But again, I felt like, I don't know, either make it prettier or make it run better. I guess that's why they make it cel shaded, to make it run really much better than RE Resistance. But yeah, it's not even like Resident Evil Outbreak. It's just like a team deathmatch Call of Duty kind of thing with Resident Evil characters. Didn't we have that with Resident Evil Survivor? I think that's what it's called. Or Umbrella Corp. That's what it was. Umbrella Corp. Survivor was the gun one. So, and not much footage for... Actually, I don't think there's any new footage for Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. So that's a bit of a bummer. You just teased it. And you're like, oh yeah, we can be sure to watch it on Netflix with no release date. So yeah, I mean, is there anything else to this? Hold on. Nope, it's still showing pre-order today. So yeah, I felt like, I don't know, this announcement feels weird. I felt like it should have just focused on Resident Evil Village, to be honest, and just cut it off. Because the Infinite Darkness part and the RE-verse, I don't know. I felt like they could have saved that for later. But at least we know the release date for this. It'll be in May, unless they change it again. But usually Capcom is very good with keeping release dates, at least for the Resident Evil games. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a bit of a bummer. I was really hyped up for this, and unfortunately, again, the village part was fine. It was fine. And we saw more of the tall vampire lady. So that was pretty cool. And she said something about the little brother. Who is she talking about? I don't think she's related to Jack Baker, right? I assume it's some other character we haven't seen so far in the game. Maybe her little brother is the guy with the glasses? Or maybe not, I don't know. And also, he has some kind of telekinetic ability from what it seems like. And he does remind me a bit of Bloodborne. He looks like one of those guys. Anyway, so that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later, guys.